Hello my friends, I am G Hondo, and welcome back to our Let's Play of OpenTTD Season 4, the Express Challenge. So as promised in the last video, I went through and connected all of the trams to be shared. I figured out what was happening there. Apparently, even though they use the exact same stations, you cannot use the shared command for vehicles of different type. So I had to do all the passenger ones in one set and all the mail ones in the other, even though I ended up making the exact same route for them. And I just wanted to connect this up, so I need to put the clock on here for a moment, just so I can connect that before I forget. And then I will show you. It is a very convoluted route, but I think it will work. And it actually allows the busier stations here to get hit twice per run. So anyway, as per usual, we come out of the depot, we go to Lewis Shaw, and then down here to Lewis Shaw South, loop around, halt, up to Central. Now I know I've skipped west, that's deliberate. Okay, so from Central, we then come all the way down here to transfer. We use this one to cut across into Swan Haven. And yes, I decided to make them effectively going to be one city eventually anyway, basically. So I just made one single bus route, or tram route, sorry. So from transfer here, up to east, then we loop around through Central, North, and Main. We come back in, we do another maintenance stop. Then we come over here, pick up North, finally grab West, and most importantly, re-hit Central and Main, just so that way they've gotten an extra run, which should help reduce the passengers somewhat. And it appears my cat would like back up here. Come on, Smokey, come on. It's okay, come on. So, like I say, it's a bit of a convoluted route, but I think it will work. Hopefully it will work. That's all I guess I should really say. So, anyway, they will of course need some time to adjust to the new route, because obviously that messed up where they were relatives, so I'm not too worried about their profit level for a little bit. We'll put the speed up, that'll give them some more time. And Smokey buddy, I'm going to need you to sit down, bubs, or excuse me, to lie down, so I can actually see the screen. Or sit further to the left or something. Because right now I can't see most of the screen. Yeah, that's not helpful. There you go. Okay. Good boy. That's good. Good stuff. Okay. So now we are rocking and rolling again. And I'm sure you noticed in the last episode, the Gelling Alt AI built inside my city, and I actually helped them by building some road connections so they can actually function. They're still not doing all that particularly well, mind you, but they are at least trying. I think he just needs a few more vehicles. I think the AI script expects a later start where you have more capacity, so that each vehicle is more profitable individually, but why is somebody waiting in depot? Nobody should be waiting in depot. I must have accidentally clicked the button. I wasn't trying to. It's also going to soon be very hard to find this depot. Yeah, nobody should be sitting here. I stopped a few vehicles to help me, so I'd have somewhere to click on when I was doing the copying, and it is the Ctrl-Go. It does really work. Like I say, you just can't do it on a vehicle of a different class, which is what was throwing me off earlier. But anyway, we are rolling again, and it looks like, yeah, we'll be fine. All that construction, because I had to build this line here and then a bit here to help them turn around, so a fair bit of construction cost, but it'll be worth it. Kitty, stop chewing on my buttons, please. It's not a toy, and it's not food. It's a button. And that doesn't necessarily mean kitty chew. Okay? Thank you, Smokey. Good boy. And then we immediately attack it again. Thank you. Silly kitty. You're not going to be happy until you rip that off, are you? Then what? Are you going to eat it? Probably. You'll probably try and eat it. I really don't want you eating that because you may choke on it. Because you won't be able to chew it. Because it's not food. Anyway. So I guess I'll just leave my hand here guarding that button for a while and play one-handed. Yeah, my theory is possibly helping. This still is a crazy number of passengers. So it's hard to say if I'm actually making a dent in that or not by having these two stations get hit twice. This one I think it is, although it really needs some more mail trucks to come by, but I think I'm putting a bit of a dent in this one. So I think that path, while very strange, I think it will work. Hopefully, anyway. Which should tide us over until we get better vehicles. But I don't remember when those are. I think they're not for a good 20 years or so. But I don't actually remember. But that's okay. We're just about ready to pay off a loan segment, which would be very nice. Yeah, so even though I didn't buy any new vehicles, the road vehicle income improved because they hit these busier stations more often on their route, excuse me, and therefore are having 2 more trips where they're definitely full and therefore definitely profitable, which is very nice. So close. Come on, lad, you can do this. I was kind of hoping to do that before the interest payment went out, but apparently that did not happen. Oh, I had it. Come on. There you go. Alright. So that will save some money. Just trying to do the math in my head. Be what, about 1/5 of that? So about 800. Yeah, that'll save 800 bucks a year. Just by that one click of the button, which is sheer profit. And yes, this bridge does count as having a tram on it already, which is very nice. I didn't have to end up doing anything with that. So that was good. Yeah, it's very minimal used stations so far, but they used to be growing out this way, so I think it'll be worthwhile to have that. I may want to seriously consider one out here as well soon. Doesn't need to be necessarily immediate, but soon. But the fact that I now have set the shared orders means I only ever have to update 2 of the vehicles, one the passenger and one the mail, and all 30 or 35 or however many I have get updated, because they all are shared, which is very, very nice. Very convenient. Yeah, looks like these ones want to grow out this way as well. Unfortunately, they're growing a bit far apart, so I may have to put 2 stations out here to get them all, which is not so nice. Unless I build a road here for them to work from, and then I could put it in the middle, but Either way, they're growing a little bit inconveniently for me. But so be it. So be it. So I hope everyone will enjoy this series. I was quite looking forward to it myself. Like I mentioned in the last video, I traded quite a few emails with a fellow in Germany deciding on exactly how it would work. And it certainly seemed very interesting to me, and so I hope this goes pretty well. It seems to me like I've got a good enough start on this map. Obviously, the real proof will be once I start connecting cities that are further away. Right now, I'm kind of abusing the two cities being so close together, which makes them very profitable. So it'll be interesting to see once I do connect another city, because of the sheer slowness of the vehicles. This trip, because I'm going to connect this one next, I can see this trip being 2 or 3 months each way, possibly closer to 4, depending on exactly how I do it. So it's not so certain that it's going to be profitable. But I guess we shall see when we get there. I am going to fix this road up a little bit, just because it looks strange to me. There we go. And yes, I know that's a waste of money, but when they look strange to me, it bugs me, so it's worth fixing it just to not have to deal with that. So it's worth it. The headquarters still hasn't changed much. I think we've added the second building back here. I don't remember that being there before, although it may have been and I just didn't notice it. But we're still not exactly ranked up here. Still only a traffic manager. There's our actual score. Yeah. Not doing so well yet, but it's still very early, so. Although I am actually getting points for minimum profit, which is something I usually don't have. Because usually I have vehicles that are not making any money at all, so that's good. But I'm still massively in debt, so nothing for money, sadly enough. And obviously I need more growth to have more stations and vehicles, but for only connecting 2 cities, that's not a bad amount. So getting rid of that loan and actually having some cash on hand will add these ones up nicely. I'm never going to have a good score for cargo because I'm only ever going to have 2 there. So I'm never going to get a maxed out score, but I think it'll still be alright by the time I get further in. And that should be good. Doing okay here. Not quite as good as I thought we should be doing, but still doing okay. It's still fairly early in the year, so. And actually this went up more than the 800 I saved there, so must have done quite well overall. Yeah, this went up a fair bit, so good stuff. Very, very good stuff. Theoretically, I could take a risk and instead of paying down the loan first and then connecting here, I could actually extend the loan and connect it now, but I'm a little concerned to do that because I'm not sure it's going to be that profitable. And the last thing I want to do is extend the debt when I'm at a point where we're just clearing it, and I don't want to ruin that. I've done that before in previous series, and it didn't really go that well. So I think I am much better off just to pay this down first and then work off my own money instead of borrowed money. Come on, you're almost there. You can do it. Almost there. Come on, don't make a liar out of me. You are really almost there. Aw, seriously? We just got hit by property maintenance. That's a very noticeable expense this early on. When it drops your total wealth by about 10%. Takes a bit to recover that. Alright, now we're almost there again. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! There we go. Excellent. I don't even mind that that goes negative a bit for a bit. That's fine. We chipped another section off, which knocks us down another 800 a year, so totally okay. Totally worth it. Wow, this city's really growing. This one's growing a little bit, this one's growing massively. Growing every 6 days and every 8 days, yep. It's very, very nice. Doing a lot of their growth on this side, it looks like. Originally they've been growing mostly down. I guess they're really kind of splitting it. There's a fair bit of growth still happening down here too, so it's hard to say. We actually end up, maybe it's better to connect this one first, even though it's a very small city. Just because it's pretty close to this one here. So maybe I will connect Plendon first, instead of going all the way up to Slenningville, even though Slenningville's much larger and therefore I'll have a lot more passenger and mail. It's also so much further away, especially now that we're down here. Before it looked kind of pretty similar in terms of distance, but now it's starting to look a whole lot shorter. It's certainly something to consider. And the city's small enough, I think could maybe get away with just a single station. Well, probably two. I think I'd want one here and one down here somewhere. They're not going to grow right now, but as soon as I put in stations and start connecting them, then they will, for sure. So I think what I'll do is I'll set up just a Plendon intra-city, which is basically what I'm doing here, except it's really two cities, but I'm considering this one giant city. So this whole thing is really just an inner-city type of tram. So I'll build one of those, and then a separate line that'll just connect Plendon to Lewisham. Yeah, I think that'll work. Money situation's not terrible, so we should be able to do this. So we'll say passenger, and then freight is Plendon, and Plendon Central. Okay. And we'll need a depot somewhere. Although it doesn't matter too much where it is. Kind of just wherever I can fit it, really. Now, the line will be going out this way. So yeah, I think I'm about here. And the reason for that is... oh, there's stuff there. The closer I put it, the easier it'll be for it to be used by both the inner route and the later connected route, so I don't want to set it too far away. Ideally, I'd like it near Let's go with it here. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. And for now, I think I'll just use this street as a turnaround for now. So they can just come in here and just spin around and come back. Oh, how nice for you. Thank you for that. So let's go ahead and get the Plendon Inner City. How much do I... So I think one, for now, just one mail and maybe 4 passengers will do. Oops, did not want to hit that. Sorry. Okay, so you are the Plendon mail. And, oops, before I forget, very important, make sure it's set to mail. Excellent. And you're just going to, for now, be going between this depot, Plendon's Main, and Plendon Central. Okay, and that's all you're going to do, and for now you're going to be by yourself doing it. Now we get some passenger ones going. We will also be from there to there to there. I guess actually you should go through there on your way back. I should fix the mail one as well. There's no reason it shouldn't pop back in here on its way. Okay. Excellent. And you are Plendon passengers. And we'll clone you. And now you'll see that it's set to shared orders. And if I clone it again, though, see, it just takes a copy. It's still not shared. So for every time you copy, you still, or clone it, you then still have to go back in and set it to shared. So, a little trick for you there. Just make things a little easier for when you're playing yourself. I'm going to go just with 3 for now and see how that does. Because they're hitting this station twice, I shouldn't need as many. I just don't know if that's anywhere near enough or not. Okay, so Central is definitely up and running fully, and so is the main. Okay. And then we can get an idea. Might actually need a second mail one after all. Yeah, I'm thinking a second mail one will be good. So let's go ahead and do that. Hello, Kitty. Hello, sir. I need to pause that for a second. It's a lot easier to do this from... if I can actually see where that is. Okay, let's let it move somewhere where I can actually see it. That's the station. I need the mail truck itself. Sir, I can't see a thing now, sir. Please? Buddy? Hello? Hello? This is kind of tricky as it is. You're making it kind of trickier. Yeah. But I can't see a thing at all. Yeah, I get that. Can you sit, maybe? Please? But sit without your butt right on my nose? It's not real pleasant, but... thank you for that. Okay. So now on this one I can do, now that I can actually see it and click on it, Control click, that sets them to shared, and off you go. And let's keep an eye on the passenger side and see if I need another one of them or not. Right now I don't think I do. Well, Central definitely doesn't. Plendon Main here might. But I want to give it a little bit more time to start circulating their route and get more used to it. Yeah, I think we need more. They're staying pretty consistent in the 30s or higher. So yes, let's go ahead and get... Well, I'll just do 2 more that way. I think that'll be best. Now for each of these, we need to go in and do the Ctrl-Go to share the order. And same with you. Ctrl-Go to share the order. Off you go. Okay. Just about ran out of money doing that, but that's okay. I guess this turnaround doesn't need to be quite that long either. I guess I could shorten that a little bit. There's no need for them to go all the way down here. Really, they can just go, half that distance. Not a huge deal, but it's unnecessary. I really just wanted that for later expansion, so later on I can make a proper circular route, but for now, since there isn't enough stations, I don't want them to have to go all the way down here and up and back, because that seems pointless. For now, I'm just having them turn around. Okay, so that's definitely enough to keep Central completely emptied. Plendon itself is still a smidgen on the high side. Guess it's okay. I guess that'll be okay for now. But I just get thinking about it. Right now, the route's kind of, having that extra stop's kind of pointless, because it's the last stop of the route and the first stop on the route, which means people it picks up here, goes to maintenance, comes back. They are still from Plendon, so they just stay on until it gets to here anyway. So that didn't really help for now until I have another station, so that this can be an actual meaningful change. But for now, it will do. I just wanted to get that established. At some point now I need to pay for a very long run across here and connect a Lewis Shaw Plendon run. And actually, it looks like Lewis Shaw already wants another station down here. And possibly over here as well. And over here as well. Oh, wow. Okay, well, so be it. So be it. Come to here, and then up and then back. Gonna have to really rejigger the routes to get that to be a thing, but... And they're growing really fast this way, too. It's gonna be tough keeping up with this growth, that's for sure. That's for sure. Okay. think we'll be able to get this chip down pretty quick here, though. And I really don't want to extend anymore to do that, so that's why I'm delaying on connecting these, because that's going to be a pretty, I think, a pretty expensive run. Let's just get an idea, just approximately. Yeah, it's going to be around 10,000. So that's why I'm delaying, in case it's not completely obvious that I'm delaying this. Even though I'm sure you had already figured that out. Well, they are growing just really, really slow. And with the cat lying here, I can't see the bottom of the screen, so I can't see how much money we have or any of these messages. So thank you for that, sir. Good boy. There we go. Another section chipped away. And we're definitely getting somewhere here. Definitely getting somewhere. Yeah, they clearly want another station up here and here. Okay, so in the Slonhaven section, they're coming back up. They go to the depot, and they go north. I'm sorry, that's the Lewishaw section, sorry. Slonhaven section. Okay, so right now, we're going from here, up here, and around. So I think what I'll do, for simplicity, because the Slonhaven one itself is busy anyway, so I'll add the two here. So if I'll go from north, hit those two, and come back to Slonhaven, it'll be a even more convoluted route, but I think that will be best. Probably not, but I think we'll go with it anyway. Alright, one there, and one there, and then the freight version can be out of money. Poop. I just finished paying that one back, kitty. I can't see anything, sir. Like, at all. The only thing I can see is your tail, and that's not something I want to look at. Thank you. That one was halt. And this one is woods. Okay. That's now connected. That's now connected on that side. And we'll bring it back over here. Oh, I'm on the wrong key. Okay, so that road does go through there, so we can just cut in like that. Or, alternatively, I could come up this way, but I think this one will be okay as is. Okay, so I have one of the mail ones. I need a passenger one. That'll do. And like I said, it doesn't really matter which one I do, because they're all shared. So that'll be fine. So I decided that after Slonhaven, I would then come up to Woods, halt, and then back to Slonhaven. Perfect. And same thing over here. So after the first Slonhaven, pick up Woods, halt, And back to Sloanhaven. Beautiful. That should help sort out that section for a while. Which is nice, and the cat jumped down so I can actually see the bottom of my screen again. So nice. And I'm thinking, actually, while I'm at it, I may as well... That's a male one. That's also a male one. There's a passenger one. I may as well also connect this section here up. Made as well. Probably just end up doing 2, I guess. Guess that will be the simplest way. They're a little bit close together, but I think it'll be okay. That's for annex. And that's for exchange. Okay, everyone close your eyes for a moment. Whoopsies. I think something terrible happened. I'm going to give them an option to come across here. Ew. Out of money. Okay, I guess that option can wait. Oh wow, can't even build a... There. They can turn around here, I suppose. Come on. Don't make me take out another loan just for this little bit. Okay. Alright, so when you get to transfer, which is a basically empty station, so I don't need to add any extra stops for it. So what we'll do is, when you, instead of going straight to here, I'll have you actually come down to exchange first. And then to annex. And then to transfer. So as always, a really messy route, but I don't mind. Okay. Guess I don't really need to go that far to turn around either. Guess that is quite unnecessary. They can just use that to turn around. That should be plenty sufficient. There we go. Now we got the first ones of the ones that hadn't already queued this one up. So they can actually start coming here. Excellent. And then I just connect exchange here to Plendon once I have enough money. And we're laughing. Oops. Right. I think these are off by 1 tile. Yes, they are. So there's going to be a little jig in here somewhere. Oh well. Not a big deal. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. I actually could probably put in another one over here as well to extend this Plendon route. So they look like they want to go this way. Although there's so few houses yet, I'm not sure there's a point. It's a bit early for that, I guess. Oops, sorry about that, folks. We got some noise. Sorry about that. Just receiving a spam email. Completely uninterested. Seems to me this is crawling out much slower now. Maybe this expansion was a bit too quick. There's not really enough there's not enough traffic out here to really support it, I guess. Well, that's all it looks like there is. Or maybe the route's just so long now I need more vehicles to compensate, maybe? Oh. I don't know. Oh, I don't want you going all the way there to turn around. Just go here to turn around. Way, way faster. E 1900. Okay. Okay. Excellent. So now the question of the day is, how much will these be? 2,000 for that one. I'm assuming about the same for this one. Yep. Okay. So we'll have to just wait on that. I'm definitely not taking out a loan just to connect the two cities here. Because this is a barely used station. This one's quite busy, so it will be profitable the one way, but probably not so much the other. Almost there, and I think we have enough now. Okay, so that's the cargo tram, and we need also a passenger tram. Excellent. You are Plendon to Lewis Shaw. And you are the passenger tram, or excuse me, the mail tram. So definitely be using mail. And your route shall be from the depot. Oh, I must have clicked on the vehicle. Oops. That's fine. Instead of the actual depot, I must have clicked on the vehicle in it. That's okay. To Plendon. Out to Lewis Shaw. And back. Easy route. And you are Plendon to Lewis Shaw. And you are the passenger side. And again, same idea. Excellent. And off you go. And I'm just hoping that the route is profitable enough. Oh, they need a spot to turn around. Much closer than that. How about right there? Nope, that's got a something in the way. Why can't I build that there? Oh, I'm out of money. That'd be a good reason. There we go. There, if they can turn around there, it'll be much closer. So I want to get an idea if this is going to be worth having done or not. And I'm sliding in my chair, which is not cool either. There we go. Okay, so you're bringing back one piece of mail. Not particularly good. And you also need a spot to turn around, don't you? There, you use that. Come on. Oh, it's 380 to do that. Never mind. That's more than I seem to be having at the moment. Okay, but it's definitely full coming the other way, so that's good. Yeah, definitely not profiting as much. Which is a bit on the concerning side. How's the passenger one doing? Well, it's doing fine. I guess once this one drops off that mail, yeah, then it's doing fine too. But you can see they definitely don't make a lot of money because they just have so little capacity. And then this one's coming back empty, which is not helpful at all. So, yeah, I guess you're going all the way up here to turn around. That is such a wasted trip. Really like to add a little turnaround right here, but that would require having $380. And I apparently have negative 3,000 at the moment. Not really doing so well. Already at the end of May and I only turned about $400 this year. That's not so good. Not in good. Okay, well these are definitely doing okay. Even after that empty trip, it's still doing okay. And once this arrives, it'll be fine. So it will definitely pay for itself. This one's definitely paying for itself. But although it's really only one way that makes any money, it's clearly Plendon is good, and this Lewis Shaw Exchange port here is not really up to snuff yet. But I guess that's to be expected, because it's still growing in. So that's to be expected, I guess. could do, let's see, I sort these by profit last year. Okay, well I don't have any that are costing me, so that's a very good sign. I have some that just aren't doing much of anything. Like this one, for an example. Which is starting to make me think I may not actually need 10 mail trams. But anyway. I also can't help but notice my good buddy here has built another station right here, and is expanded over here as well. So he's actually giving me some competition. How quaint. Yeah, that's... I mean, it's still positive, but it's really, really weak. And I do want to put in that one little section here, just to save them going all this extra way to turn. There. So that will speed them up a little bit, which in turn means they'll make a little bit more money. But yeah, that's pretty minimal. It would take about 40 years to pay off the last of that debt, which is not so good. Not good at all. I probably should be expanding here. Oh, they're going to want me to expand way over here as well already. Craziness. And down here. Now I'll let that build up a little bit more. Get a few more houses over there. If they keep growing, they're going to grow into right into this power plant. Or for that matter, that might just destroy this coal mine if they grow this way. I guess that's the other thing I could do. I did say I could have one coal run. I could actually have it go through my city to do it. It seems a little weird to do that. I'd kind of rather, you know, have it out here in the middle of nowhere, but still. Okay, this is looking better. Maybe just from all the route changes I was doing that this dropped so much. So maybe that's not quite as bad as I thought. It's definitely already significantly better. So I think that should be good. Okay. I'm a lot less concerned now. I was getting a little bit antsy that if that was all we were going to have, that was not really going to cut it. But this is fine. And that's only halfway through the year. So, okay. Maybe it's not as bad as I was thinking. I guess every time I change all the routes around, it really screws them all up. Which I guess makes a lot of sense. But oh, Plendon just got a bank. Isn't that something? any other game but a challenge, I'd be all over those banks, because those are easy money, but sometimes you gotta give yourself a little challenge just to make things a bit more interesting. So that's what we're doing. Okay. So I think this episode went pretty well. We've expanded quite a bit. We've actually got an actual true two-city link. Like I say, I basically consider these two cities to be one since they are now overlapping. So it's good to actually finally have a truly connected second city out here. And we're still making some money. So overall, I'd say we're doing pretty well. So I think that makes that an excellent spot to put a cut in for this episode. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching today, and until next time, folks, stay calm, and I hope you come and chill with me again in the next video. Thanks for watching.